Hello everyone, in this video I am going to explain you DNA replication, but before starting our topic, let us see Central Dogma of Molecular Biology, which was given us by FSC Crick. In this he told us that DNA synthesizes mRNA by the process of transcription. mRNA makes proteins by the help of the process translation. But to conserve DNA molecule, DNA has to make its own copies. And when DNA make its own copies, this process is known as DNA replication. And this process occurs in the nucleus of eukaryotes. But as we all know that prokaryotes didn't have a well-defined nucleus. So the process of DNA replication occurs in the cytoplasm of the prokaryotes. And DNA replication occurs before the cell division. And in eukaryotes, it occurs before meiosis or mitosis in the interphase. Now comes to Watson and Crick scheme. Actually, Watson and Crick had given us a statement. What their statement says, let's see. It has not escaped our notice that the specific pairing we have postulated immediately suggests a possible copying mechanism for the genetic material. In simple words, they want to say that the structure of double helical structure of DNA they have postulated have a copying mechanism in itself so that it can copy the genetic material. And in actual their scheme was that whenever the DNA will replicate, the double strand, the two strands will get separated and will synthesize new complementary strands, and the end of one complete DNA replication, the DNA molecule which we will get will be consisting of a parental DNA strand and a newly synthesized strand. And this process is known as, this method is known as semi-conservative method of DNA replication. And now let's come to Michelson and Stahl experiment, which they have done in 1958. In this, they have used E. coli cells and N15 and N14, two isotopes of nitrogen, and they concluded that after first replication of the E. coli cells, Escherichia coli cells, they consist of DNA which was hybrid, neither heavy as N15 nor light as N14, which concluded that the DNA replicates semi-conservatively because they have got a hybrid DNA which contain one strand of N15 containing DNA strand and one N14 containing DNA strand. Now comes to Taylor and his colleague also have done an experiment on Vicia faba, the beans that we eat, and they concluded that in chromosomes also DNA replicates semi-conservatively. Now comes to the machinery and the enzymes that are used in DNA replication. First of all, there is the main step, the activation of nucleotides, which requires energy in the form of ATP, and to just fast the reaction, an enzyme is used which is known as phosphorylase. And then the role of helicase enzyme starts. But before the role of helicase enzyme starts, as we know that in eukaryotes the DNA strand or the DNA molecule is approximately 2.2 meter long. So एक साथ उसमें DNA का replication कराना is very complicated. So उसमें बीच में थोड़े openings बन जाते हैं, थोड़े openings बन जाते हैं in Y-shaped fork-like structure, and जहाँ से हम अब रेप्लिकेशन स्टार्ट करेंगे उन ओपनिंग्स को हम ओरिजिन ऑफ रेप्लिकेशन कहते हैं, उनको हम बोलते हैं ओरिजिन ऑफ रेप्लिकेशन. ओरिजिन ऑफ रेप्लिकेशन में सबसे पहले एक कट या इंसिजन लगाया जाता है with the help of an enzyme reductive endonucleases, which is also known as molecular scissor. Then comes the role of helicase enzyme, which unwinds and unzips the DNA strand, Now after when the DNA strand is unzipped or unwind, जो ऊपर की जो हेलिकल स्ट्रक्चर है उनमें सुपर कॉइलिंग हो जाती है. उन सुपर कॉइलिंग को हटाने के लिए वी यूज टोपोआइसोमरेज और DNA गायरेज एंजाइम. And अब जो हमारी डीएनए स्ट्रैंड दोनों सेपरेट हुई हैं, वो उसका जो बैकबोन है वो शुगर से बना है, शुगर और फॉस्फेट से बना है, तो वो फिर से वो बहुत स्टिकी होती है. दे कैन अगेन come and interconnect. So to prevent this interconnection or then and again binding of these two strands, we use SSB protein, single stranded binding proteins. Now comes the main role of the enzyme DNA polymerase. But DNA polymerase says that it will not initiate the work, it can only extend the work. So to initiate, कहाँ से कौन बताएगा उसे कि उसे कहाँ से काम को extend करना है? The enzyme known as RNA primase is used in actual जो primase है RNA primase, it act as a primer. वो बताता है DNA polymerase को कि हाँ भाई तुम्हें यहाँ से काम स्टार्ट करना है, मैं यहाँ लग गया हूँ, अब तुम इस काम को एक्सटेंड करते हुए ले जाओ. और DNA polymerase हमेशा ये बोलता है कि it will only synthesize the new strand in 5' to 3' direction. It will not synthesize the new strand in 3' to 5' direction. But जो हमारी template strand होती है जिसकी डायरेक्शन 5' to 3' है, उसमें भी हमारा DNA polymerase ही बिल्डिंग अप का काम करता है. न्यू स्ट्रैंड का बिल्डिंग अप भी डीएनए पॉलीमरेज कराता है, बट वहां पे लैगिंग स्ट्रैंड्स बनती हैं छोटी छोटी इन दी डायरेक्शन ऑफ 5' to 3' only. As you can see here, these are the lagging strand. यहाँ पे वो ऐसे काम कर रहा है in the direction of 5', 3'. यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं कि ये जो हमारी टेम्पलेट स्ट्रैंड है, it is of 5' to 3' direction, and the DNA polymerase is working in 5' to 3' direction, so it will make lagging strand. To join these lagging strand, we use an enzyme. This enzyme is known as DNA ligase, which is also known as the molecular glue. And this is all about DNA replication. Thank you.